Welcome back to the channel, lads and ladies, and welcome to a live look at me getting back into Pathfinder. I started a new campaign, as I commonly do with this game. I've started dozens and dozens of new games. A question being, why Pathfinder Kingmaker again? Well, I've always enjoyed the... let's put it this way. I've gotten a lot of enjoyment out of the game, but I definitely felt like it was time to take a break for a while. Where are we? The Pine Patch. Okay. And the thing that got me back into Pathfinder Kingmaker to give it another chance is that I've just purchased a solid state hard drive that should really help out with the load time issues that I've been having. So I'm trying that out. We're going for Nettles Crossing real quick. Obviously, there's going to be story spoilers for the early story aspects of Pathfinder Kingmaker. So if you don't want to see these story elements ahead of time, it's probably recommended you click away. But this is fairly early in the campaign, so no major spoilers here. Oh, unless I mention them offhand. That is something that could happen as well. Our main character, Rimuru, who is the main character from that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Fantastic anime. And we are a Fey speaker sorcerer, the Fey sorcerer, the one that gets an animal companion. Animal companions great for the early game and useful even later into the game. Let's see here. I'm just gonna quickly go through these things. What do you want from me? Very well. We will avenge you. Okay. And that's all we wanted to do here. Just so we can sleep properly. We talked to that feller. Do we need to rest? Possibly. But let's just try pulling a quick heal here via some potions and going about our merry business. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, it's a waste of a potion. As you may tell from the amount of gold I have here early in the game, have done one edit to my save file. I manually adjusted the amount of gold my party has because as fun as it is to have the constraint of gold in your first few playthroughs of the game, I do like having a ridiculous amount of money to start out with if I'm starting my like 17th, 25th new game, something like that. And I'm thinking about making a video showing how to do that. Not sure if there is one out already, and I'm certainly not the best at it. Who is it? I think Wolf is the one that needs healing. So let's go to my belt, and we can use this as an ability that way. Now we have cured some of that damage on Wolf. We go into our character panel. There's Wolf. He's sitting at a bit more hit points. He could stand to have a little more healing. Okay, let's be about our merry business. Our goal here is to get into the old sycamore before things have progressed too far along. But I think what I'll do is go ahead and head back to town. And it turns out I did waste those healing potions because we're going to rest. But there we go, random encounter. Let's see what we can get. I have experience set to only be allocated to active party members, so we'll see how that works out. A couple of bandits, a transmuter, and ooh, that fella's looking a bit peckish. We'll target him with almost everyone, and then the Smilodon and Harem, you two can go after that guy. Alright, that should work out fairly well for us. Sneak attack damage. There's no reason for him to get a sneak attack damage on his first attack there. We were aware of the target. He was being targeted by our Smilodon. That's just bad mechanics, but oh well. Not the first nor the last time we'll see such. And Harem gets a level. And we'll just progress him as a cleric. Boring, I know, but Harem is a boring guy. Feats. Feats don't really matter all that much for him. Let's see. No, we don't care about that. That actually could be a bit helpful. I'm not even sure what to get him, but it wouldn't hurt to give him power attack. Maybe even tower shield proficiency. Huh. Isn't there an armor focus? Let's give him armor focus, heavy armor. Just because we can. I do want him to have the best armor class possible. And he gets some more spells, so we'll have to go into his spell book and prepare things. Let's see, another bless. That'll be helpful. Bless. Very useful. He gets summon monster. That's cool. I did not know he gets summon monster. That's neat. I guess Bone Shaker is better than the useless protection from law. Don't get attacked by a lot of lawful characters in this game. What else should we pick up? Bold strength or hold person. Let's go. I'm more a fan of buffs than debuffs because you don't have to beat a saving throw. There are some very strong debuffs in the game, so that is something to consider though. Okay, as we sally forth, you can see that the load times, watch this map transition load time. Let's see how long this takes. The load times are definitely improved over when, yeah, much improved. I had this on a disk drive. Now that I have the game installed on a solid state drive, it runs a lot faster with all of these. As you can see, saving, loading, area transitions. It's one of the major time sinks in Pathfinder Kingmaker, and these load times were just getting absolutely ridiculous for me. And they may yet, as the save file optimization in Pathfinder is just truly horrible. Later on the game really starts to drag. I'll probably have to install a mod to deal with that, but I have so far gotten away without using one. Yeah, let's go kill Tusk Gutter. Why not? What do I want to do? I want to talk to Oleg, buy all of his potions. Let's see what you got, Oleg. Usables. Oh right, he's not going to sell me potions. It's the other filler that will. Anything I want to sell to him, you can take these eggs and this estoque. That is a, yeah, exotic weapon. Useless. It's an option. Actually, that's a masterwork. Yeah, okay, just a regular longbow. It is an option to go for exotic weapons in this game, but unless you know for sure, oh, I can return Svetlana's ring, that your weapon of choice is going to have some awesome version later in the game, you're probably going to be just ending up wasting a feat, because even with proficiency or extra skills in some obscure weapon that's super cool at one point in the game, there's no guarantee you're going to find an equivalent version later on in the story when you really need that stuff. That looks like a pretty good inventory, so let's go ahead and, wow, we actually got a decent amount of cash out of that, now that we're hurting for monies, as you can see, and I can always cheat to get some more. Again, money is, hi Head Chomper, money is a balancing factor in this game that's worth experiencing, but I'm just not interested in limiting myself that way right now. Let's buy all of your Cure Moderate Wounds potions and a good portion of your Cure Light Wounds potions as well. Delightful. Remove blindness, yeah, we definitely want those. And what else are we gonna want? You know, I think we don't need to worry too much about these things. Let's pick that up while we can. And a few of these bombs as well. You never know when you're going to need to chuck a bomb, especially earlier on in your campaign. Couple of bark skin, couple of blur. Those should be good for now. Okay. And there goes 11k in potions. Just because we can. Anything else we need to have? Wand of Mage Armor is actually pretty cool. Not that it's really necessary. But with 50 charges, you know what? Let's pick that up as well. Why not? And let's go ahead and equip that to our Sorcerer. Mage Armor is a great spell. And that would boost our AC by 3 as we're already wearing Bracers of AC 1. So for other characters like our animal companions, that'll boost it by a full 4 points. That should be quite helpful. And since we're here, we might as well rest. And again, this is one of those times where you would be missing out because of the load times. These area transitions, while they don't take a lot of time, wow, that's so much faster with the solid state drive. It really does help to have this game installed on an SSD. Now there's your ring, Svetlana. I gained some XP and I go. Sounds like somebody leveled up. That's always nice. You know, with these characters leveling up, it could be a good time to pick up a mercenary. It looks like I'm almost 1,000 points into my next level. But a level 3 mercenary, you know what? Should we pick up a merc right now? We could use a paladin. Who would we swap out? Probably Harem. Let's see if we can pick up a paladin. And how do I say... There we go. Let's do this. Okay. So, going to custom portraits, let's see what we have in the game right now. That one's pretty cute. There's Han Solo. Oh, the tank Bebis. We gotta get the tank Bebis in this one. That's such a cute picture of her. Okay. So she is Begarl. Should we make a halfling paladin? I think that'd be pretty cute. That's sort of along the lines of Guppy's hair color. Okay, what else should we do? She is a little bit of a chunk. Maybe we should give her the body type 1. She's a thick, sturdy legs on her. That looks pretty good. Let's go with Paladin. And what should we make you? You know, because we have our animal companions, maybe we make her a divine hunter. This is a paladin that can use Smite Evil as a ranged ability with ranged weapons, and they just focus on ranged combat. In core Pathfinder, the tabletop version, paladins can already use their Smite Evil ability with ranged weapons, but this is sort of a throwback to when paladins were limited to smiting evil with melee attacks. So let's see. We start with precise shot. Shared precision. It's not all that bad actually. Okay. So we'll set our strength to be 14 should be decent. And then as much dex as possible. We might drop that down a little actually. We'll drop con to 8. We don't need a ton of hit points. Intelligence, she's not going to need skills and special abilities. Wisdom, her save should be good without that. And charisma, are we happy with this? and then continuing to put points into charisma. I think this will work out well for us. We'll find out. 1 skill point to spend, and none of these skills are particularly useful. So let's give you... I mean, we don't really need her to have a persuasion skill. We could do a cross-class skill here with either stealth or trickery, maybe mobility. Kind of a tough one to call, but why not? Let's do mobility. Oh, we actually have 2 more character points, ability points to spend. That's always nice. Maybe we'll put them back onto con. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We could have 1 more dex, but I don't think we're going to use that, so we'll put points into con and move on from there. This is an interesting Paladin build already. We get point blank shot, and our deity will be, I mean, why would it not be Erastil? Because bow. No voice, and this will be the tank Babis. Okay, lawful good as a paladin has to be in this game. What are we... Oh, I gotta actually click no voice. Okay. Alright, now we'll give her a couple of levels. Should we cross class? That's a good question. Maybe a level of rogue to give us sneak attack. I think that actually would be a great idea. And I think thug works pretty well because you get that fat reflex save, but you also get a sneak attack and let's see what else. Frightening. Let's see. I think is it level 3. Whenever you do a sneak attack, you can get rid of a d6 to make the target sickened. Maybe. Maybe not. I think just standard rogue might be the way to go with this one. What do we get? We get trap finding, blah. Weapon finesse, rogue proficiencies. Thug might be more useful. We get frightening. Let's see. Not all that helpful. But that would give us a reason to have persuade skill. Let's go with it. I know there's a way to work your feats into having... Let's go ahead and go with persuasion now. And what else should... Perception. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, that's starting to make a little bit more sense. I think that rogue level is really a good idea for us. That gives us sneak attack, and now we'll just keep on taking paladin levels. And what shall we? Persuasion. Okay. Accomplished sneak attacker. Another d6 to our sneak attack damage. Don't mind if I do. And you say, a paladin that sneak attacks? Forsooth, how could you do so? And I tell you, with the god Erastil, god of hunters, to ambush your prey is only reasonable. Okay, so we're going to need to equip this new character, Tank Bebis. Let's give you this here composite longbow. It should be the only bow you need. It's actually going to be oversized for you, isn't it? Because you're a small character. I might have to give you a composite short bow. Let's check your character martial abilities. Or actually, it's right here. Attack +6. Okay. Interesting. I should be getting a -4 on my attacks for being a smaller size than the weapon I'm using. But a +2 BAB and a +3 dex bonus and +1 size bonus to hit, it looks like that's not properly modeled in the game. So that's awesome. You can see that a composite longbow is... well, it doesn't even say. Very interesting. This should give me a -4 to hit because it's a large-sized weapon being used by a small-sized character. So that is most interesting. Welp, let's go ahead and move on. Okay, what else do we need? Let's get some armor for our little paladin as well. Oleg, what do you have for me? Armor. We'll pick up some... a chain shirt. Why not? And anything else? Composite longbows. Masterwork composite longbow. Let's go ahead and pick that up. What does Masterwork actually get for us? Masterwork. +1 on attack rolls. Okay. That's cute. Okay. That should work for us. So let's go into Tank Bebis. Masterwork composite longbow. We'll see how that works out for us. Okay. Let's get out of here. It's gonna be a while before this paladin is as effective as she can be, but we'll see. She'll probably be pretty helpful. That is a picture of my now toddler when she was 1 year old, by the way. Just so as you know. Okay, this should work out well for us. And what's our formation? There we go. That should be a good formation. I think that'll work out with the way I have my party set up, but we'll see. Alrighty, while this is loading, let me check comments real quick. Nobody. Good to see. Alrighty, let's get back into the game. Okay, old sycamore time. Time to get into some combat. I think we'll be okay now. We'll find out. And now that I think about it, I should have done Bakken's quest, but I think we have the levels to play around some of the old sycamore. What will we do? Whose side will we choose? I don't think... Am I neutral good? I might be neutral good. Let's check my character's alignment. Oh, well, too late for that right now. Yes. Okay. I am neutral good. I think I can choose to stay neutral in this fight if I want to. That is the faster way to get through things. Okay. Let's try to make peace between these two as they attack each other. Come on, tree, show yourself to me. Where do I go from here? Elk. Alright, wow, 17 sneak attack damage. Very nicely done. And Amiri levels. We're giving her levels of Inquisitor because we can. And what? Persuasion, Perception, Lore Nature, and Athletics. That looks pretty good. Okay. We'll give her... Does she have power attack yet? She needs to have power attack. Yeah, let's give her that. Okay, what else? Bless is fairly good. And I think we'll go with that. Maybe Shield of Faith. Yeah, why not? Get that enhancement bonus to armor class. Okay, what's our hit points looking like now? Not bad. Okay, let's carry on. A coin! Okay, let's get you to actually cast Mage Armor on Self or Wolf. There we go. Okay, that turned out nice. And Mage Armor on Smilodon as well. Mage Armor on Self. I think that'll do. A Sorcerer Melee Fighter. What an interesting idea. We could use the potion. All the rest is just stuff you sell for gold, so not really something I'm keenly interested in. Oh, these guys. Let's drop a quick save and get in some trouble. So we'll cast Shield. Activate Arcane Strike because for some reason it wasn't active. Let's Shield of Faith ourselves here. And that one. No spells for you. Lindsay, what spells can you do? Nothing really helpful for us. Oh, my dead legs. I gotta pee. Let's do this.
Done with waiting.
Okay, blah blah attack. You are a monster. Alright, let's do what we can here. What? How do you just appear there? That's bollocks. So let's have all of you attack Garruk. And let's have you smite that evil. Smite evil. Target Garruk. Okay. Well, that turned out nicely. Ooh, 15 damage sneak attack. That's always helpful. Are you people going to kill him? It looks like he's taken some damage. Alright. Nice. This is a fight we can win. I do have a strong party here. Alright. That turned out nicely for us. One of our animal companions dropped in that fight, but that's okay. We can afford for them to go down every now and then. All we need to do now is heal them up. So unfortunately I can't just have them use potions directly. I have to equip and then go here, and from the belt then I can heal them. And I hear my toddler trying to get my attention. So I might have to end the video pretty soon. I know not a ton of things happened. I got to show off my party a little bit. So let's take a look at that. We have Rimuru, who is a sweet custom character portrait, as you see, with a nice transparent background. I like having the transparent backgrounds on the custom character portraits. I like the way it looks. A nice clean aesthetic. We are a sorcerer who is, let's look at our class. We are sorcerer. It says it's the Fey Walker or whatever it is. I can't remember. It's the fairy archetype of sorcerer, and that gives us a few benefits, mainly the animal companion, which is very helpful. I went for a wolf on this one just for roleplay reasons, as you would understand if you've seen that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Again, good anime. Really not the strongest archetype of the sorcerer. I would give that title to either the Dragon Blood Sorcerer or the Infernal Blood Sorcerer, but still fun nonetheless. And there's tons of different ways to play a source, but I actually like making mine into a melee fighter, so you can see our stat distribution here is backing that up, and then our spells are really focused on making us stronger in melee combat. Eventually, with our goal to use the transformation and dragon shape spells to powerful effect, and that gets pretty crazy pretty fast. And to have a wolf to back me up in that process, pretty cool. I'm gonna have a strong front line. Couple of animal companions. The other one, a Smilodon belonging to Amiri here, who's taken levels in Inquisitor, the one that gives you an animal companion. So that can be quite helpful as well. Pick the Strength domain, which seems very appropriate for Amiri, and I think it's very possible that she could have become an Inquisitor if she decided to get fancy with all those times she's yelling blood for Gorham. So reasonable amount of roleplay there, but a lot more utility out of being a Sacred Huntsmaster, as you say. There's where the levels are. Sylvan Sorcerer, that's what I am. Anyway, on to our newly hired Paladin. You saw exactly how we built that character, and it looks like she's going to be very strong. So that sneak attack damage with the great chance to hit and other benefits from using Smite Evil, which a lot of the tougher bosses that you fight in this game are evil characters, and paladins can tear them to pieces. So that's going to be really helpful. And then we'll see if we end up taking a second or a third level in Rogue. Maybe a second level to get us our first Rogue talent and evasion. Maybe a third to give us more sneak attack. And then 17 levels of Paladin will see us with some pretty cool abilities, and I think that is the way to go. So that's how we'll build that character. And then Lindsay's going to be pretty straightforward as well. The Bard class is a really useful one for gameplay and not useless in combat. Very helpful to a party with their Inspire abilities. Anyway, sounds like the girls are waking up, so this ended up being kind of a short stream today, but I do what I can. Let me check the comments real quick before I take off. There's still nobody here. Nice to see. But Pathfinder has been a lot more fun for me because of the solid state drive that I've installed the game on. It really makes a huge difference, as well as in the intervening time from when I played this game before. They've continually been updating and bug fixing on the game. It came out far sooner than it should have, I think, and now it is in a playable state as far as I can tell, so I look forward to playing some more of this game into the future. Anyway guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Yep, the baby's waking up. I gotta go. Bye bye.